It's Sunday, a little overcast today, a little fog on the water. It's nice and calm. Should hopefully be a good day. I think the high today is supposed to be about 62. The winds are supposed to be low, about 6 to 8 miles an hour, but other than that, it's looking pretty good. You know, we'll just pick up what we've been doing this whole time, just pitching into those trees and brush if we can get to it. Like I said last time, the vegetation on this lake is pretty much taken over. You know, the grass, the pads, everything. So it's, you know, a little bit more difficult to get into where those trees and brush are. But, you know, last time we were flipping into those pads and, you know, we got a few out of there and into the grass, punching through that. But, yeah, if we don't get anything doing that and find out they're not in there, then we'll just switch it up a little bit, kind of hit that grass line, maybe try back out to the middle of the lake again, you know, because this lake isn't very deep. It's only, you know, 5-6 feet. So maybe those bass moved more towards the middle of the lake, you know, since it is getting shallower up towards shore. But other than that, we'll see what we can do. You know, see if we can get a couple of them. Let's get at it. All right, we'll just start just close to right here where we launched. Throw a frog for a little bit. See if we can pick a few out of here. Cast the frog up in the reeds right there and just kind of pop them, make them dance a little bit, pause them, especially over these little pockets right here. Because what'll happen is bass will see something come up over that pocket if they're down below, and they'll just ambush it. Yeah, it looks so fishy. All the reeds, the grass, little pockets in the grass. I think at any point there'd be a nice little topwater blow up right on this frog. Throw it right up against those trees and see if you can get those bass to follow it out. And kind of take your time bringing it back. Then you kind of have to play with it to find out kind of what they want. They want it like a little slow retrieve, or they want it a little faster, like hop it the whole way back. You're just gonna have to play with it. And every so often, just grab your frog and squeeze them, you know, get the water out of it. Oh, there was that little blow up. I don't know if you call that a blow up, but it was a boil. First sign we've seen. Always get your heart pumping when you see that little boil, but it's probably just a little guy. All right, no more of this blow up. Now I want to catch one. It's hard with all these reeds all over the place. There we go. Finally. Keep cranking. Finally, a frogfish. Nice. Pound 3/4, 2 pounds. There we go. I know sometimes it gets, you know, you get kind of discouraged, you know, you keep on going, you ain't getting anything. Just, you know, just keep your head down and just keep at it. And eventually, you know, eventually you should get one. You know, it'll take time, but like I've said before, you just put it in that little sweet spot and it'll be right there where they're at and they'll go for it. I know a lot of times you'll be throwing something, you know, you'll throw it for half an hour, not getting anything, and then you turn around and start throwing something else, and you know, just keep at it. You know, if you really want to catch a frogfish, just keep on throwing it. The only way you're really going to get good at throwing a bait is if you keep on throwing it. There we go. It's been a while. Just a little guy. We'll take him. Spinnerbait fish. Just a little guy. There we go. Okay. Oh, come on. Open your mouth. Nice. It's been a while. There we go, another one. Another little guy. So all I'm throwing is just your basic spinner bait, the double leaf. little trailer paddle tail, a little white and blue with a little flake in it. And it's just simple as just cast it out and slow roll it right off the top of that grass line. Now you'll feel it, you know, if you're going too slow, you'll start snagging the grass. So then you just gotta figure out what the speed is. Keep it right above that that grass line right there. And the bass will just come out and he'll grab a hold of it and there we go, right at the boat. Seen him come right out of the grass. Oh, another one right at the boat. Little guy. There we go. That little guy. Alright guys, that's it for the day. We made a full day out of it. We got out here about 7 o'clock. It's almost 3 o'clock. It was just your typical slow day, you know, but hey, at least we were able to catch a few. You know, that's always a plus. But yeah, we started off this morning, you know, throwing a frog. You know, had a couple nice blow-ups, but, you know, couldn't get that hook into them. And then, yeah, we finally got one on a frog. You know, a decent one, you know, 1.5 pounds, almost 2 pounds. But other than that, it was just pretty much slow all day. You know, tried pitching into those trees in the brush, and, you know, couldn't really get anything. You know, had a couple little small bites, but you know, the water is just so low here right now under those trees and that brush. It's only about 6 inches to a foot. You know, every so often you'll find an area where it's a couple feet, but you know, the bass will still hold in about a foot of water. You know, when the sun comes out, they, you know, go into the shade. But I think a lot of these bass have moved out. They're under the pads, into the grass. But later on in the day, start throwing a spinnerbait. You know, that's something I usually don't really throw a whole lot, but shopping yesterday at the store, thought I'll pick up a couple of them, some trailers, and, you know, give it a try. And, you know, towards the end of the day, we started getting them, you know, just falling right on that grass line, and, you know, they were, you know, getting it right at the boat. But yeah, probably got to change our game a little bit next time we come out. But other than that, you know, it was a fun day just being out. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe. We'll get some more videos out. And until next time, thank you.